is it Steve Taylor? Yeah. He went back Monday, yesterday. Monday. He was here Sunday and he went in Monday. Yeah, happy Monday. Oh, yeah. And Deacon Franklin was having his eye. Deacon Franklin, he had one done. Yesterday.
We'll set them right here on the corner. They're gonna block the heat. We want to set a fire. Set a little blaze. We'll set them right here. Everybody's got another view. That's a small print. I know. Okay. So when we get to our text, if we get there today, we kind of well anyway. Let me kind of cut to the chase. Let me show you how we got it. Okay. What we're going to do is kind of trace Paul's step. If you remember last lesson, we said not on the sheet yet, but turn to chapter 22. We're just going to walk our way up. Chapter 22. Go to verse 17. This is just kind of a little bit of review. Kind of catch you up to the text. By the time we get our text, you know right what's going on right where we're at. 22:17. What's that say?
And it came to pass that when I was coming in from Jerusalem, even while I prayed in the temple, I was in a trance.
Okay. When I returned to Jerusalem, that's the reference coming back from this third missionary journey. Remember, he comes back to Jerusalem. That's where it all starts. He's in the temple. So Jews see him in the temple. They believe that he has taken a Gentile into the inner court. They accuse him, get some trials. But anyway, that's what started. Okay? So far, so good. He's finished the three missionary journey. He comes back to Jerusalem. Remember, he's sharing it with James and some of the other brothers. Gentiles will receive the word. These are the Jews here. Boom, and all we're running now. Okay? Let's go to chapter 23. Chapter 23. Let's go to. So at this point, if we were on our map, we're not moving around. But at this point, he came back. Where did he go? According to that text, we don't have to guess. Jerusalem. He's in Jerusalem. Okay? And so some other people here. So at this point, that's what's going on. We'll go to 23. And let's look at verses. Let's look at 2. I'm going to have to give you some context. Kind of just read the story out of context. 23 and 24. What does that say?
As they were yelling,
Yes, chapter 23, verses.
side the road and throwing dust into the air. The commander ordered him to be brought to the barracks, directing that he be examined with the scroll so he could discover the reason they were shouting against him.
Oh, no, you got the wrong thing.
You said 23?
23, 23.
Oh, 23, 23.
Say, you're 22. So you got some more with us now. You know, see?
He summoned two of his sentries and said, get 200 soldiers ready with 70 cavalry and 200 spearmen to go to Caesarea at nighttime, at 9 tonight. Also provide mounts so they can put Paul in them and bring him safely to Felix the governor.
Okay, remember, Felix was the first governor, kind of traded off with the other governor. But that's the story. What happened there? He was in Jerusalem, but remember, the Jews want to get him, then they go to the commander, hey, why don't you bring them all down? While he's on the way, they're going to do what? 40 of them. We're going to kill him. So the commander, he gets word of this. He says, no, don't do that. Let's send him to Caesarea. So now, we're on our map. We went from Jerusalem. That's how we got to Caesarea. Okay? Find Jerusalem. See Jerusalem down here? Bottom right. Now, see the little arrow going up to Caesarea? That's where he's at now. So far, so good. Are you with me? I know you got to find it. Let me find it. Yeah, last step. Right here. Put my finger. Right here. We're going to find Jerusalem. It's going to be down south at the bottom. Remember last week we said he went up. Roughly, we said 60 miles. Already. See it? Yeah, so yeah. Jerusalem, Samaria, Caesarea. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Jerusalem, Samaria, you can see. If you can't see it, you can expect. And then really, no, I said, these are my back. I'll have my specs on my back. Okay? I can see it now. All right, here we go. Everybody with me on the stool. So far, let's review. When we get fulfillment hour on Sunday, we want to have a good feel, correct? We may not even get to that. We want to have a good feel. What's happened so far? Review the story. Nice and simple. He finishes his 3 missionary journeys in what happened. He comes back to Jerusalem, sharing, and gets in trouble. These Jews see him, accuse him. They need out in front of the commander. They get a plot, they're going to kill him. And then he gets shipped off. The commander says, no, you better not do that. They'll kill him. Then he shoot him off to Caesarea, and that's where he's at now. Okay? So far, chapter 24. 27, and we just saw that Felix. Remember, we said Felix was the governor. He's the Roman kind of governor who's in charge of Paul. And we go to 24, verse 27. What's it say? 24, 27. The last verse of 24.
But after 2 years had passed, Felix was succeeded on Porcius Festus and worshipped the Jews of faith. Felix left Paul in prison.
Oh, remember, all this is just review. First, Paul returns to Jerusalem from his third missionary journey, gets accused. Second, little piece, after a plot to kill Paul was discovered, the Jews had persuaded the Romans to arrest him. That's why I was there. He is moved to Caesarea. Here, Felix, that governor, left him sitting there for 2 years in prison, and kind of to appease the Jews. In other words, maybe I'll kind of get some favor in their eyes. If I can really, I'll have to kind of deal with it. So instead of dealing with it, I'll just let him sit there for a couple of years. So he's been kind of sitting there in his jail in Caesarea. After 2 years of Paul sitting in prison, now the governor Felix is replaced by Festus. So Festus is the new governor. He steps in, and he has this trial to complete on his plate. So far, so good. Okay. Felix is gone. Festus is here. And that's where we were at last week. And I got this trial. I mean, and that's the thing where Felix would have been somewhat familiar with Jewish custom and manners and that kind of thing. Festus, this new governor, he is not. So he kind of steps in and it's like, and that's why when he tells Agrippa, and I don't know if we'll read that again, we read it last week, he's kind of saying like, I don't know what they're accusing him about. He keeps talking about this dead man that they say is alive, and you know, I mean, this dead guy, he says he's dead, he says he's alive, he doesn't even know what's going on. So he kind of cut out there, but he has to deal with this. That's the governor, Roman governor Festus. So, okay, that's what we're at so far. Let's go to chapter 25. We're coming. We're almost there. Matter of fact, this is the last one. Let's go to verses. So he's on a trial. Remember, kind of last week, Festus is talking to Agrippa. Agrippa happens to visit there, and then he tells him about Paul. And he says, you know, I don't want to hear this guy speak. Okay, so he's on trial, kind of, you know, facing all this. Go to verses. Somebody give us verses 11 and 12, chapter 25. 11 and 12.
If then I am a wrongdoer and have committed anything worthy of death, I do not refuse to die. But if none of those things is true of which these men accuse me, no one can hand me over to them. I appeal to Caesar. Then was Festus had conferred with his council. He answered, you have appealed to Caesar. You shall go.
Okay. The Caesar you shall go. Okay. And see, if you were a Roman citizen, one of the most basic rights you had was to appeal to the emperor. In other words, I don't like that word. It's almost like, take me to the Supreme Court. You know, I'm appealing this thing. Okay, so that's how, and the reason why we read that, that's how he gets on his journey to Rome. Caesar's in Rome. Boom. That's why he's going to Rome this week. Okay. Now, are we there? Okay, now watch this. Are we so much there, Sister Moore, can I count on you, that if we needed you, you could teach us a few hour class this week? You got all the background. Come on. You could go right there. Oh, you could. Yes. Because watch this. All we're going to do, now we're going to start kind of traveling through this journey he's on. And now he's leaving Caesarea, what? On his way where? Okay, now let's look at that. That's why I gave you the map. Now let's kind of track this, and this is going to lead us into our text. Sister thinking, we'll teach this thing. You can do it big. I can just tell by the face. She's looking like, come on, get me in class. Who's your shepherd? Oh, okay. I mean, tell Dick he's on the sideline this week, all right? All right. Okay. Let's go to chapter 27. Okay? So, one more time. He's leaving where, going where? That's what it is. Going to Rome, okay.
So where's Rome? I don't see Rome on here. Rome?
Yeah, we're not even getting it.
Yeah, but I'm looking way down here for Rome. That's a long way to go.
That's a long way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You better go out both. Where's one thing? Yes, a while. If I didn't do, maybe I'll do it between now and Sunday. It just interests me. Now we're going to see, you can kind of see by the red line. Now I was looking at that, it doesn't look like they always went the shortest distance. I'm saying, so, what if you Google it, and that's the thing, what if they had Google? What did they Google? Okay, well, Christian Google. Okay, but anyway, if you Google, sea travel, not air nor land, from, say, Jerusalem to Rome. How long did that take? Now today, boats are probably faster, etc. But my point is, just look at it. You kind of see they kind of got out there, they got kind of storm. So anyway, here we go. Let's kind of trace the journey that's going to bring us up to the text for Sunday. Chapter 27, the very first verse is what we need. Somebody read verse 1. Verse 1. I got it wrong. Verse 1.
And when it was determined that we should sail into Italy, they delivered Paul and certain other prisoners unto one named Julius, a centurion of Augustus' reign.
All right. Now, Julius, he's going to become key to our text a little later on, so we want to remember him. So, it's kind of like he has Paul's own, I don't say house arrest, but Paul's kind of assigned, or he's assigned Paul, so he kind of gets to know Paul. And they're going to some things are kind of go on. So we want to kind of remember over Brother Julius. He's going to show up later, okay? So number 1 is 27:1 is kind of Paul leaving Jerusalem. Because all I had, don't worry about that. But you have a little list over here. If you can see inside that yellow box, we got kind of little different numbers, okay? So, somebody give us, go to page 27, go to verse 3. What's that say?
The next day we landed at Sidon, and Julius, in kindness to Paul, allowed him to go to his friends so they might provide for his needs.
Okay, so we can kind of see some friendship, but some nice behavior in giving Paul some slack already. Okay, now, I'm going to go on my sheet. Do you see Caesarea to Sidon? That's what we just read. Do you see it over here? You see it? Everybody got sound on here? Everybody see it? All you got to do is just really keep going up. And then watch it. So all you're doing is going kind of from one yellow dot to the next yellow dot. Kind of see it? Boom, Caesarea dot, and you kind of pass up. And Sidon, and I have mine circled. You can circle yours if you want. Kind of. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to stop? It's got a star. It's a star. Yeah, circle.
Okay. Good deal. Okay. So everybody kind of see what we did? Okay, now let's get up to the next. And all we're doing is they're saying this in Acts. And I'm reading this, because that's what I was doing. I'm reading it, and I'm like, where is this stuff? It's just a bunch of names. You can't put a face to it, if you will. But once I see it on the map, now it starts to make sense. Because I'm Myra, and Sidon, and Crete, and where is all that? Let's look at it. Let's go to 27, verse 5. Somebody read that. What does that say?
When we had sailed through the sea along the coast of Cilicia and Pamphylia, we landed at Myra in Lycia.
In Lycia. Okay? You see, Myra here is right off the coast, and Lycia is the region right there. You see at the bottom in the white? Right here, you see Lycia? And then come off there, Myra's right down here at the bottom. Kind of see it? So now you kind of picture like, okay, now I get it. Okay. That kind of makes sense. That journey kind of makes sense, didn't it? As far as the distance and how they went, etc. Okay. All right, let's go. Somebody give us, that was 27:5. How about 27, verse 7? What's that say?
sell along the coast, came to a place called Fairhaven, near the city of,
That's it. Okay, so all you did was come south. See these little islands over here? Inside those little islands, right there, gonna be Fairhaven. You see it? Okay, boom. So I see the journey. So far, it's not making sense. Kind of the way it was. Right? Okay, now, give me verse 16. What that said, 27:16. Okay. The little island here, once you get here, the little black dot there, that's the close. See, that's the little island you're close to. Kind of with me? This one comes south of these islands. See? Okay. Now here's what I want to do now. Now this is kind of leading us up to our text. That's as much as we're going to do with that. So now we kind of have a feel. Because we really don't get over here for Rome. Really next week. Matter of fact, we're it's at the end of our story. If we get to our text, they kind of hit the storm. We're going to deal with some of that. Kind of hit the storm and really drop anchors. We not drop anchors. How close we land. Remember they were throwing stuff, put little deals in the water, trying to see how deep the water is. But anyway, they end up hitting land. It's not our text. It's our text next week. Once they hit the island, so where are we at? They find out.
Did it give you an idea how long it did take them to get there?
Yeah, no, not really, but in our text, it kind of gives us some idea. I want to say, because he mentions what it's been 14 days since you've eaten. So I think this is coming straight through, because in some of these texts, especially early on, they sail to a certain point and then switch ships. So they're hitting land, kind of like you on a cruise. Huh? Some of you been on cruises before, right? You gotta get off, Bermuda for a little bit, these go to Jamaica, Barbados, you know the deal. So they did that, switch boats. So this is, I don't know, I can find out. But I would imagine at least if we got 14 days there, these probably 3 weeks, if not more, probably longer. But that's a great question. Okay. Oh.
yeah, because at the top of the, even at the top of the sheet, you have AD 59, 56.
Oh, you're saying last week's lesson? Okay. Well, trying to think of would that take into account. I think we can pick up last week. With our text. 26.
25.
Okay, but I'm trying to see it pick up to 2 years in prison. Yeah, that should have been passed. I think. Yeah, and then what you're dating books, sometimes they estimate that much. They're kind of estimating the right. Right. Kind of understand what I'm saying. In other words, this commentator is thinking, this is kind of like the Gospel of John, Revelation. Written anywhere from 90 AD to. So anyway, good question. I'm gonna look at that and see if I can find out how long it took. Okay. So anyway, I was saying we're gonna finish at 27:44 is our last verse. Then kind of get some islands. 28:1 next week, not this Sunday, the Sunday after that. The very first verse says, when they found out the island was Malta. That's where they end up. Okay? But that's at the very end. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's go stay in chapter 27. Look at verses 16.
Sorry.
Oh. Mr. Brown, go see what's going on out there. I mean, I would go, but I'm teaching them Bible. I mean, that's not very rough, is it? I'm like, oh. I said, don't make me have to chop somebody. We have to break that. All right. Trying to be pastoral. we start to get a little feel for some things and see a little more interaction. Here's what I want to do. Let's go verses 16 to 20. 16 to 20.
You still in chapter 27?
27. Matter of fact, I tell you what, let's read that, and then that's going to lead us into our next section. Somebody give us 16 to 20.
ESV. Running under the lee of a small island called Cauda, we managed with difficulty to secure the ship's boat. After hoisting it up, they used supports to undergird the ship. Then, hearing that they would run aground on the Cyprus, they lowered the gear, and thus they were driven along. Since we were violently storm-tossed, they began the next day to jettison the cargo. And on the third day, they threw the ship's tackle overboard with their own hands. When neither sun nor stars appeared for many days, and no small tempest lay on us, all hope of being saved was lost.
Okay, so they get out here, start the sailing, and now the weather starting to change, and then it's just looking kind of bad, and really they're saying, lose all hope, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it, okay? So now, that's our little background. Now let's go 21 to 26. Here's what I want to do. Quickly, I'm gonna give you about, I had some little notes here. Matter of fact, I'll show you what I did. Okay, everybody see it? Okay. That's what I did on, that's my notes. Verses 21 and 26, let's do this. We're going to divide into two groups. And what I want you to do is look at those verses, and we'll go, what we got? 5 there, we got 5 there, 6 there, gotcha. We're going to go, we'll have Sister Madeline come up with this group. Brother Nick, you'll come forward. You two will go back and you turn around, however you want to do that. Here's what I want you to do. 21 to 26. What I want you to do is kind of summarize what you see going on. I want you to give me one principle, one theme, at least one. I have 2 or 3 from that, and one application from that, something you can apply. In other words, first of all, summarize what's happening in the text. Here's what we see. Here's what we see. Here's what's going on. 3 things. Generally speaking, here's what's going on. Secondly, from what's going on, here's a biblical principle we can take from that. And then thirdly, an I statement to apply it. Okay? What's going on? Give me a biblical principle from that based on what's going on. What you see. And then thirdly, give us an application we can walk away with, something we can use this week. Okay? And your verses are the first one, 21 to 26. So you mean you get a couple, maybe 2 or 3, maybe see 2 or 3 things going on. And this will be group 1, that's group 2, group 1, we know group 2, so if you feel like you need to go over there or leave the room, that's okay too, okay? If you think it's whatever you feel you need to do. And I'm gonna give you about, because you got 2 of these to do, so here's the thing, you gotta come on with it. I'm gonna give you about 7, 8 minutes and check with you. See where you're at. Maybe 9 or 10 tops. That's tops. We have that time to talk. Kind of see what's going on. Maybe want to have somebody read it out loud. Then, okay, based on what I see, this could be a biblical principle. And then this is how we're going to apply it. Should be pretty simple. It's not too involved. We'll start. That's it. Yeah, 21 to 26. They don't have to be extravagant or deep, just a biblical principle. I see the Bible teaching this, I see this, I see whatever. Doesn't have to be deep.
keep him secure. For his faith, he's saying there'll be no loss of life. Can I age him? Age of God. Before 23.
See, no.
Age of 10, that is free. Look what 26 says. They're gonna Yeah, it sounded like he was telling them not to set sail, but they went on anyway. Is that what you? Huh? Is that what you did? And they, yeah, they would listen to what he said. Yeah.
They just wanted to get on
With the trip.
The trip.
I think he was kind of telling them the weather was going to be bad. And they didn't
They
listen.
didn't listen. Somebody saying, I told you, but you would all live, you know, so just be encouraged. I guess it's just to be encouraged, you know. through the storm.
You're right, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it sounds like, that he was telling them, you know, even though you didn't do what I suggested.
Right.
The angel had kind of showed this to him, had
Storm.
That's
what it
keep on going.
Be encouraged.
Said nothing to him, asked him anything. That you tell him what the Lord, you know, was gonna do. And I don't blame them after a long time. Tossed it here and yonder.
He told them it was going to turn out exactly as he had told them.
What's the biblical principle that you guys have? Sorry. Keep you be encouraged.
We will have storms, but
Be encouraged.
God is with us. So God had a plan.
Yeah, because the angel told him, don't be afraid when you stand before Caesar.
Right. It's going to be.
Yes, yeah.
And for us,
Keeping your faith. It's going to turn out.
keep going.
Yeah. I don't quite understand about the running around on the island. Just that we must run around on a certain island
She's saying, we have to land somewhere because.
to get out of the storm.
So we have to,
Yeah.
we don't dump it.
chapter 28, first verse. He said they arrived on this island called Malta.
He's still a child of God.
Where's he? The only one was in church. She said, what?
That's my brother. It's every word. And you know,
Right?
You wanna see where he told him not to leave Crete? That's, verse 10.
Verse 10. Yeah.
he will let it. And he will fix it. Also, always.
Didn't listen. Yeah.
So the majority decided that they should say,
You're not there. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, what's it called, say do this, you gotta get up.
They listen to everybody.
On what to do. My Proverbs.
You got it on down here. Okay. Yeah, she got the yeah. See, she got the little cool phone.
because my real Bible is huge, so. So yeah, this is mine. Go right to it. Smartphone.
You know she got a smartphone. She's young. I don't know no young
That was a
people
guess.
Every young person I know got a smartphone.
That's all I said. Right.
Four or five.
Yeah.
Just come out.
It'll be something else pretty soon. But they gotta keep making money, so. Yes. I couldn't even stand it. Listen, my son called me at 11:30 and said, Mama, we won. I was too scared. He said, yeah, I'll put him over. I'll put him over. Rhonda did not want to get that speech. They said he hadn't prepared a speech for that. He had prepared one for the win. He that confident. That's just like rich people. I got this. Yeah. Okay. I got $22 billion. I got this. And that's what they said. His word. That's just money they know. They don't know what he got, I'm sure. He does not. It's Obama had a son, and he didn't credit like Ronnie's son did. They would have arrested him. Yeah. But that's arrogant. He think he can respect. I'm gonna put some back on. We're ready. Everybody come with president. I'm ready back.
All right, let's start with group one. Group one, first of all, how did you come up with? Oh, you just did 1, 2, 3, okay.
Do we still go?
Okay, good deal. 2, you had that as well? Or no?
Kim, he said that we couldn't hear what
Yeah, I
he
couldn't
said.
hear Tom.
Okay, what he said was, the first one was that Paul warned them not to go.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they went in.
Right.
You had that as well?
Yeah.
I had that as well too, okay? So, and Paul's not saying it in a I told you so way, but he's saying it in the sense of God told me, God had told me. I kind of tell you, go back to verse, look at chapter 27. Look at verses 10 and 11, that's where he, but that's where you put it down there. Good deal, that's good Bible study. And he said to them, men, I perceive that the voyage will certainly be with damage and great loss, not only of the cargo and ship, but also our lives. But the centurion was more persuaded by the pilot and captain of the ship and by what Paul was saying. So, kind of principle there is, it pays to listen to God, and you suffer for it when you don't. And then nice and easy, that'll preach one. I get that this Sunday.
Go ahead.
All right, group number 2. Did you have more than one or you just had one?
We just kind of summarized also, so I guess I could just pull things out of it.
Okay.
I guess that Paul had the vision and he was explaining.
Okay.
I don't know if I know what you mean by like your point 2, so.
Well, what I meant was kind of principles. In other
Principles,
words,
right.
teaching, what's the text saying to us? Kind of what's,
Well, it's
what are we kind of pulling from? What are the principles of the text? It's kind of,
to be encouraged through the storm because God had a plan and they were going to, they didn't listen at first, but that was okay, that they were still going to fulfill, they needed to fulfill.
okay.
I don't know if I'm answering the question, but.
Yeah, you are. You're just kind of giving it to me in a paragraph.
Yeah, because that's how we prepared it.
Like you did, okay. Okay, good deal. We'll come back to that. I heard you said, number 1, what you had?
Number 2, our second point is that you can trust God no matter what the circumstances looks like.
Okay. You had that one? Group 2, okay. That's in there. Most
They don't look like they had that.
Just give your point. Just give your, she's got it. We know.
It's something you ain't think about. Okay, so group 2, you did have something like that?
Yeah, just give your points and we'll say if we had it or not, because we didn't prepare it, like, points. That's what I'm saying, so
If we want to do is kind of pull out principles.
Yeah.
Add a point, you can't follow the crowd,
Okay,
you know, when God speaks.
okay,
Like you alone.
okay, and always go with the majority. Okay. Did you have, let me ask group 1, they mentioned encouraging. Do you have anything about they encouraging or do you have that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody's encouraged. And it's the faith.
Group 2.
Yes.
They were reading before that. You had to put the script on. Okay, here's what I had on that. Verse 22. Verse 22, everybody with me? Yet now I urge you to keep up your courage, for there will be no loss of life among you, but only of the ship. And here's what I'm saying. I'll take that principle and make it a nice little concise statement so I can walk away with it. Here's what I put was, we can be an encourager even if the situation isn't encouraging. I'll tell you that's creepy. You see what I'm saying? Even in adversity. See, it's easy to be an encourager when everything's going well. When we get out here on the ship, the wind gets blowing, the waves are howling, and we're throwing stuff overboard, and we're complaining, and it's gonna be all right. We can be an encourager even when the situation isn't encouraging. Okay? Okay. Group 1, do you have anything else?
Yeah, we got something that nobody else saw in the text.
Let's see.
To paraphrase it as shortly as possible, is the just falls, or the rain falls on the just and unjust alike. And we saw that these people were blessed just because Paul was there. And he said that, I've granted all of these to you.
Man, what an insight. I'm
saying God has a plan, he gave the plan, he gave the vision to Paul that they were gonna make it because, so basically the same thing.
Okay.
There was a plan, they made it, they were blessed because they had to fulfill a mission regardless of the mistakes that they made by not listening in the first place.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and I had something somewhat to the effect of the second group said, verses 23 to 26, I had, he tells them he's heard from God and conveys what God said to him. So in other words, I'm going to put that in a little statement, because he's heard from God and he comes to the voice of your experiences. Trust me on this, I've heard from the Lord for this issue. Okay? And that you can kind of take that one and that first one, when they didn't listen, you know how we could state that in a nice little concise statement? Thou shalt do what thou hast said. That's what I got out of that. I think it's Ephesians chapter 16, 78, I think. Thou shalt do it. And what thou hast said.
The Lord.
Thou knowest, thou sufferest. All right. Good deal, let's do this. And that's what you want to do. The reason why I'm having you do this. In my Bible study, I want to be able to read 4 or 5 verses, whatever it is, and summarize what's going on in here. You know, opposed to kind of reading it, just kind of summarize, get a feel for it. That's why we did all the context up to it. Then, what can I take away from that? I put some little principles in place. Now, give me some applications. What can I walk with during the week? We want those in the form of I statements, I or we statements. Give me some applications on just what we heard. It can be either groups, you use theirs or yours, and make theirs. Those are easy.
As Christians, we know that battles are won, and that all people are good for those who love the Lord. And so, like our first point, it doesn't matter what the situation circumstances looks like on the outside, we're going to know that battles won, so we can take part.
Like it. Nice and easy. Okay. As Christians, regardless of what it looks like.
Even if a long points
No, he didn't say that.
I voted for Ron, you said
You see that button on every
yeah,
Right there, like, what's your button?
Yeah. Okay, somebody give me another application. What can you apply?
I will trust the Lord.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I said, I will be obedient.
Okay. So what you hear God saying, I'm going to follow that. Anything else? Keep giving to it.
I will
Okay.
walk by faith and not by sight.
Like, it's in there. It's in there.
Storms will come in my life, but God can speak to the storm,
Like it.
bring peace.
with 25.
Yes. I say what Paul said, I will believe what God says, because he will do exactly what he said he will do.
Boom. Like it.
I am more than a conqueror in Christ Jesus.
Okay.
I will trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding.
Watch this. Watch this again. We didn't even get to all the 7 hour text. Just think if you could live by what you're saying.
reading something yesterday, Pastor Nick said that, we don't question our breathing, we just breathe. You know, so that really, like, whoa, am I breathing? Like, when you go to sit on the bench, you don't, okay, bench up, you
And
go hold
look
it
at
up,
it.
It's just trust. So that's how we're supposed to do that. Sometimes it's hard.
I will be, application, I will be an encouragement to this group. Encourage.
Anything too hard for God, there's nothing too hard. We keep that in mind, no matter what we go through, there's nothing too hard for Him.
Okay, so what you do Sunday when you hit your fulfilling hour class, you're going to teach stuff.
Oh.
You hit your class, and your shepherd starts off with a little beginning, whatever it is, just put your hands up. Can I give a little context to the story? Everybody turn back to chapter 20. Turn back. Make sure everybody knows what's going on before you get here, okay? So that's our time today.
And I will tell them that you will have storms in your life.
All right.
So,
Dr. You know our shepherd won't be here, so I'm happy to.
Okay. I wonder if he has somebody doing it. What do you know? Oh. Are you ready? Maybe we'll, because I'm not teaching, maybe we'll coach you. No, I don't know, Brother George has. But you be ready just in case. Okay? Oh, yeah, okay. All righty, let me see. Okay, let's pray. And confidence here, coming this week. A couple things to share. Had some real exciting meetings with the trustees this week. We've got some just really exciting things coming down the pipe for 2013. We're kind of putting those together. So you kind of get ready. We've got some really good things we're going to do this year. We're going to bless the church, bless the community, and it's going to be good in a lot of different ways. And also, starting in December, the 8 o'clock service, I kind of mentioned this Sunday, we're going to suspend that. The months of December, January, February, we'll start it back Easter Sunday, which is happens to be the 5th Sunday